Oh, man.
That gate does not get any easier to open.
No, man. The colder it gets, the tighter those hinges are. Oh.
Now,
But
hey, we're here.
we're here, and welcome to this showcase, movie showcase, WON Cemetery Cinema, where we show movies from the past, the present, the future, and beyond. And we are the kings of independent movies. You come here, you watch us, you'll see something different every week. So, man, what's going on this week?
You know, the boss said he's going to call.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're waiting.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
Oh,
There he is.
oh, there he goes. Hello, boss. Wow.
Hey, now, keep my grave open. That's like perfect for the cemetery.
Perfect, man. Like I said, he's going thematic.
Okay.
Going thematic with the movies, which is kind of nice. So what are the deets? What do we got on this? All right. So tonight's film we are about to present is the 1977 horror classic, Keep My Grave Open.
If I may interrupt there, you said classic.
Classic.
I don't recall ever hearing about this one.
Oh, come on. You've never heard of Keep My Grave Open?
I have never. No, this is new to me.
Do you go on like all the DVDs the boss has back in the crematorium?
You know, I found one time, and I just don't want to talk anymore about that.
Well, that Keep My Grave Open is like one of the top DVDs he has.
Oh,
back
is
there.
it? Okay.
Yeah. When you're in the crematorium, you throw the body in, you sit back, you wait for it to burn.
Right.
Well, you could sit and watch Keep My Grave Open.
Well, I'll have to do that then.
Yeah. So we're keeping the crematorium
But
open.
we're watching it now, so
Yeah. All right.
if it's good, I'll watch it when we're burning the body.
Yeah. Right. Now, this is also known as the house where hell froze over.
Burn.
Right? It's about a crazy woman who lives in an old mansion with her lover / brother who lures victims to her.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I got 4 sisters. I ain't ugh. Ugh. I mean, they might be good looking other people. Ah! Ugh.
Ugh.
All right. So, this movie is rated R. Right? Not for the kiddies.
Yeah, a little bit of gore.
A little bit of gore, naughty bits.
Not so much naughty bits, but there's some implied.
Suggested.
Implied.
Okay. And it says, he also had in there that there was language in it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some language.
Right. Grab the popcorn and get ready for a crazy ride with this brother-sister confusion. And you'll need some of these.
Yeah, some of these.
Yeah. And we'll be back.
So what? Hey, you know what I noticed? First segment, the hitchhiker.
Mm-hmm.
Did he look familiar to you? Curse of the Swamp Creature. He played the. I believe he was the first victim, and then later he shows up as the monster.
Oh.
Kind of like the big guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of a big guy, and he rented the hotel room, and then the floozy sent the young kid in to rob his room, and then they knife fight. Remember the knife fight in the hotel room?
Oh yeah.
He gets killed, and then later he has a second role in that same movie as the monster.
Oh, so he wasn't the monster.
No, he was dead.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he shows up in a second role
As
the monster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he plays the hitchhiker.
Oh, double billing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
All right.
So I don't know what his name is, but you know what? I'll look up his name because I'm curious. I heard this is a Texas film, so I'll look up his name and I'll put his name up here. Find out what else he's in.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah.
Right. So, this is like reminding me of Psycho a little bit. Is she her brother? Right? I mean, that's it. I don't know.
Mother, the blood. I got a question too. You're a hitchhiker. I mean, I realize you're living on the road, whatever. But raiding somebody's refrigerator, breaking into their house and raiding their refrigerator, that's just wrong.
No.
I can see TV sets, the antique silverware, but you don't mess with somebody's food.
No. Especially when you got good leftovers, man. Yeah. But, all right, so what are the deets on this, right? So we got the director. It's S.F. Browning. That's his name, S.F. All right, so he's a do-it-yourself Texas regional independent filmmaker. He only has a handful of highly distinctive, peculiar, low-budget horror exploitation pictures. He has nonetheless carved out his own singular little niche. Man, too many adjectives. With his small yet unique, impressive body of cinematic work.
I bet you he wrote this himself.
Oh, God. His film was distinguished by a bleak, brooding tone, murky plots, startling twist endings, lively acting from a game, no-name cast, shocking moments of gruesome violence, and a pungent and flavorsome down-home backwoods country atmosphere. Okay.
Pungent.
Oh, God. He did Freaks, Don't Open the Door, Scum of the Earth, Think Big. And then after his career came to an end, oh my God, right? He wound up, after making all these bad, gory B movies, right? He ended up working for ESPN doing golf, hunting, fishing, TV specials. Oh my God. Talk about a career change. Oh, man. All right.
The mad Darbarian. He looks down the green. Yep. Look. Direction of the wind. Yep. Okay. He's addressing the ball. What's the address on that ball?
123 Main Street.
Okay.
Golf, PA.
He addresses the ball and he swings and it's a foul ball. Foul ball off. Wait. First baseman, he's running to second. He's out.
Oh.
Have we talked about the sports on WON yet? We have sports. Not just golf. Or not just toast and movies.
Okay. The movie is written by F. Amos Powell. Don't they have first names?
Nobody has first names in Texas.
He's known for the Tower of London, T-Bird Gang, and Curse of the Hard Stone. The T-Bird Gang. That came out, remember in the late 50s, there was Rebel Without a Cause, right? There was all these like 50s leather biker gang kind of movies.
Misunderstood teens.
Yeah, oh my God.
With a checkered past. She should have listened to her father.
Yeah,
but instead, she was attracted to the black leather-clad bike riders.
Problem?
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, then it's funny. Those movies came back again in the 70s with the Lords of Flatbush and the Wanderers.
Yeah.
All because of Fonzie. Look him up. All right. So this is starring Camelia Carr. And her most recent screenplay was Illumination, right? And she did an adaptation of The Black Swan, okay? But her first play was called All About Bet, right? And it was a play about Betty Davis, right? And then she won 2 Tonys for that, right? And then let's see, she was in David Schweitzer's And God Created Whales. Okay. And her first play, the first play she worked at was under the direction of the Public Theater in New York. All right. Chelsea Ross. He was in Sacramento, the eldest of 3 sons of an Air Force officer, an Army brat, blah, 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 blah. He picked up acting. He was in Shakespeare's King Lear and Shakespeare in the Park in Texas. Who knew they had Shakespeare in the Park in Texas? But he was a collegiate baseball player, and he was commander of the ROTC Corps of Cadets. Then he was a disc jockey, right? And And then he was in like a lot of plays. He was in A Midsummer's Night Dream. Oh, and then he was cast opposite Gene Hackman in Hoosiers. All right, so now we got a little credit, all right? Other than doing Shakespeare in the
Never
Park.
saw it.
Never saw Hoosiers?
No. I like Gene Hackman, though.
But it's sports.
But it's sports. It's a sports movie.
Nobody died in it.
Nobody died in it?
No, nobody died in it.
No, I'm definitely not interested.
All right. Then Stephen Tobolsky, right? Primarily worked in theater, right? He was in Two Idiots in Hollywood. He was in
Two Idiots in the Cemetery.
That's what it feels like. Let's see. He was also in The Philadelphia Experiment, which was actually pretty good.
That was good.
He was in Spaceballs. What the heck was he in Spaceballs? He was in Bird and Wire, Basic Instinct, Groundhog Day, Murder in the First, Mr. Magoo, 1997, Mr. Magoo. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Oh, my God.
Was Joe Piscopo Mr. Magoo?
No. God, who was it? I think it was the guy. No, he was in the Pink Panther, the guy from Soap. Can't think of it. But look it up. All right. He was in Memento. You remember Memento?
Oh, Memento. Awesome movie.
Oh, great movie.
Oh.
Christopher Nolan, right?
Yeah. You know, I really liked that movie.
Yeah, that was great.
It was like there's a word for it. It's mind. It's a twisty-turny movie.
Yeah, well, it's the beginning's the end.
The beginning is the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then he was in Garfield the movie, voice actor. Wild Hogs, I remember that. That was like
Tim
Allen.
the Tool Man, yeah.
Tim Allen, Vinnie Barbarino.
Joe Piscopo.
No?
I'm
trying to think who was it. It was all like whoever like the funny semi-action stars of the day.
Sure,
Right?
Farrell.
Yeah. And then he was in The Lorax, right? But he was also in many TV shows. Seinfeld, Mad About You, Chicago Hope, The Practice, Curb Your Enthusiasm, CSI Miami, Deadwood, Heroes, Californication, and Glee. Wonder what he was in Glee.
So he's one of these guys who's in so much, and he's always kind of like in the background.
Yeah.
And he may only have one or two short lines, but he's been in a lot of stuff.
Always working, man.
Wow, well, that's what it's about. You know, if you're working in Hollywood.
Yeah, take every time.
There you go.
All right. Now, funny review, right? Director Browning is known for his effective asylum shocker, Don't Go Into the Basement.
I like that one.
That was a good one.
Well, I don't know if it's good, but I like that one.
Yeah. And then sleazy backwoods slasher, Scum of the Earth, also known as Poor White Trash.
Yeah, I never seen that one.
No, right? That's Scum of the
Hey,
Earth.
John, can you get that?
No, please don't. Keep the Grave Open was the last of his horror films. He has, in comparison, a far more reserved effort. The filmmaker's keeping his plot's more lurid elements very low-key. This less exploitive approach, combined with an extremely measured, i.e. boring, pace, results in one of the Texas orator's least satisfying efforts. A dreary psycho horror that fails to deliver either cheap scares, bargain basement gore, or gratuitous nudity, a staple ingredients of any self-respecting, low-budget, Z-grade trash horror. Well,
Wow.
there we are.
Yeah, you know, I don't remember the gratuitous nudity in this one. I don't think there is in this one.
Okay.
It's just
Well, it might have been in Scum of the Earth.
Scum of the Earth.
You know, I think when they're naming movies, there's been so many movies made that when you come up with a name, you have to come up with something totally outrageous.
That's very exploitive. Don't Look in the Basement. There was some gratuitous naughty bits in that one.
Naughty bits in that one. Okay.
Naughty bits in that one. Don't Look in the Basement.
All right, get that one. It's not Scum of the Earth. All right, well, we'll be back.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
You need some makeup. You need some makeup. makeup. Doc will sell you makeup. Hey, your friend Doc Dredd here. Ladies, how many times have you woken up in the morning and, well, you were embarrassed to leave the house? Put all that behind you. That's right. You can now order exclusively on DVD Doc's tutorial on makeup. What does Doc know about makeup, you may ask? Absolutely nothing, and that's why I hand-selected a group of experts and compiled all this information for you to be able to look your best. So, if you wake up looking like this, and you hope to look like this, you need Doc's makeup tutorial. Order now. You won't be disappointed.
Doc's Makeup Tutorial, not affiliated with Doc's Baked Potato Buffet. All endorsements made by paid actors. Makeup was tested on baby Harper seals and sea turtles. Doc, his family, and business associates are not liable for any allergic reactions or facial disfigurement.
Ho! Things are progressing in a bad way here.
Yeah, not good.
So what's the kill count now?
Well, there was the hitchhiker in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a very high kill count, really. There was the girlfriend of the farmhand and the farmhand.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's only like 3 or 4?
It's like a 3 or 4, yeah.
Still, but the kills were dramatic.
Kind of hack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're memorable, put it that way.
Yeah, a little bit. The one good, the farmhand was probably the glorious, and that was just like yeah. The other stuff was like cut, flash of a blade, cut.
Okay. All right. Now, I like this quote from Kevin. Forgot how beautiful a place this is. It'd be a nice place to be dead. All right. So Yahoo, right? Yahoo reviews. And I love looking these reviews up, right?
They are a lot of fun.
Yeah. This film is mildly entertaining. Not a bad film by any means, but there's an okay story to follow. So it's not all that bad. It's the type of film that could have been a really good horror film if more money was pumped into it. The film has potential, so it's easy for me to like it in a way.
Now, having watched this twice, I don't know why the second time. I guess I was just torturing myself. Pacing was horrible. Long stretches with no dialogue, and just not a whole lot going on.
But he was going with the whole suspense thing. That's like
then they ought to put some jazzy music in there instead of whatever they were using. That elevator music just wasn't cutting it.
Oh man.
Yeah. And the lighting, the film quality. It's an old film, I understand. It's 70s, but
yeah, okay.
Pacing. A person walking from room to room to another room, Yeah, just 5 minutes, no dialogue, just elevator music.
Well, but come on! You got a nice tour of the house.
You know what? I have seen real estate videos more entertaining than this film. And this is the kitchen.
And notice the new stove and the Samsonite refrigerator.
Ceilings are high, floors are low. Look at this beautiful hardwood floor.
How come my foot fell through? Oh,
It's joking time.
we got jokes.
Jokes.
All right. So we got jokes. They're graveyard jokes from a Finley cutting of University of Alaska Fairbanks. You watch
Fairbanks,
this up in Alaska?
Must not be a whole lot to do up there.
Yeah, well, apparently, Mr. Cutting, you're in your dark season. All right. So these are cemetery jokes, right? One, people are just dying to get in there. It's in the dead center of town. I'm in a grave situation. My family really digs this new place. If it remains to be seen.
You didn't bury him deep enough.
Well, it's an open casket. I swear I'm not paranoid, but everywhere I look, I see a plot. The last thing my dad needed was a burial plot. And he was right. The mortician did a nice job. I enjoyed his whole body of work. I was trying to get an all almond diet, but that's just nuts. What? All right. Why can't you get cell phone reception at the cemetery? Because it's a dead zone.
Boom.
Do undertakers ever die?
No.
They just vault away. When a headstone reads, "Here lies a politician and an honest man," you wonder how they fit both into one casket. And planning this funeral was a big undertaking. Undertaker? All right, Finn. We'll be back. Oh, whoa.
That's it, huh?
Swords, batshit crazy lady who thinks she's her brother.
Yes.
And yet it all works. And yet,
There was a brother.
who shows up at the end?
Very end.
Where was he when the hooker was there?
I don't know. Maybe at a... I don't know. I don't know.
Well, they said he was known for twisted endings.
But yeah, the one review that you read, had the movie been paced differently and were to be remade today with some better pacing, better music, I could see where this would be a legitimate Tombstone slasher using the same story, but with another director's, professionalism.
What are you giving this?
Oh, this one? This version? The worst, in my opinion, the worst crime a movie can be is to be boring.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only getting 2 tombstones from me because I did like the twisty turn at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But that it took forever to get to that ending.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go 2 tombstones myself. First, the pacing, I agree, was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But just the dialogue, when they had dialogue, right, was just draggy.
Yeah, it was yes.
It was like get to the point.
Now kudos to the main actress.
Oh God,
I mean,
she held it together.
Right, it was basically
Yeah.
a one-woman show.
Yeah.
And she did okay.
Yeah. And just her different personalities in the movie too. It's like she was playing 3 different people.
Yeah, she was at least 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot going on up there.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of cracked eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said I give it 2, you give it 2.
Yeah.
Together it doesn't even equal 5. But so I don't know, would I watch it again? If it popped up on and we were hosting it, yes.
Sure. Or another host that I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, say, I don't want to mention names, Midnight Movie Crew, but, if there were a host that I enjoyed watching, I would give them a shot at, watch them.
Mummy and the Monkey.
Or,
Yeah. Hey, we not only do we watch our own show, we watch all the other guys that do
Sure.
that hosted stuff.
And then we steal their material.
I prefer pilfer.
Pilfer.
Got to get your pillaging down, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You've got mail.
We got mail.
Mail.
We got a letter from a Michaela Cook of Exton, PA. Have you ever been in a real haunted house?
A real haunted house?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have been in a real haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in a haunted house for 3 years.
Really?
Yes, and located in southeastern Pennsylvania. On it was I don't want to say the town, but it was 17 East 5th Street was the address. It was a single home dwelling, and I seen the ghost on one occasion where she looked solid. She looked, I thought it was a real person.
Wow.
And then numerous times where she would just be sort of like a shadow or a filmy image.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can't top that because, so the firehouse I belong to has a ghost. It was a fireman who died in a fire in the late 50s. Now, I've never seen him, right? But in the summertime, the place isn't air conditioned, right? Up in where the offices are. It's an old building. So basically, it's a lodge and windows open, right? And you can sit there, and all of a sudden, you just feel like ice cold breeze for like 3 seconds, and then it goes away. And everybody who's sitting with you will just go like this for a second, right? Mm-hmm. And I was in there with one of the older firefighters, and we were working on paperwork or something. And he goes, "That's Richard." I'm like, "Who's Richard?" And he explained to me the whole story. And then what happened was, when he died, when he died at the fire, they brought him back to the firehouse, because this was in the 50s, before they could send him to the hospital, right? And he died at the firehouse. So they say his ghost stayed where he felt most useful.
Okay.
You know, but it's just funny because I was like, yeah, right, you know, and then all of a sudden, we're like 3 or 4 of us are sitting there, and we're like, oh man, it got cold real quick. And then the older firefighter who's been in the house for 45 years, yeah, he was one of the anyway, but he started in the 60s, right? And he told all of us all about it. So, yeah, the ghost in the firehouse.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, there we are. All right. So, if you guys want to get a hold of us, right, send us a letter, you know, ask us a question like Michaela did. Send us some jokes like Finley did, right? You can do that here at our website, WON. Is it WON New York? Okay, hold on. So you can send us a letter here at our email address, right? And when you send us, do us a favor. The boss watches it, right? So be kind to him. You got to suck up to him, you know.
He's a boss.
We want to get paid, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to get a hold of all the cool stuff we got going on the station, hit our website, right? Or hit the WWON-TV app for Roku. Brand new this month, right? So you don't have to go into the stream on a budget app. Now, if you still have that, you can still get us on there, but you can get us directly with our own app right now. It's great. The big red 48. You pop it in, you put it at the top of your YouTube, or pardon me, put it at the top of your Roku screen. You'll never miss us.
I like how when you go to the new Roku,
Mm-hmm.
how you have the option of watching right away, or you can check out the schedule to see what's going on. I like that. That's a neat feature.
Yeah, and they change the schedule every season, so it's nice to know what's starting now. Like I think he started the new season like early December, right? And then he'll probably start another one in April, and so on and so on. So it's kind of neat that like you turn it on one day and like, oh, that's not what I was watching. You can come back out and look at the schedule. You can see what you want to see, right? And has all the other movie showcases on there too. So if you want to watch Mr. Lobo or Sally or what's her name, the Arachnophobia, the lady on Thursday nights. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. You look them up; they're all out there for you. Okay. Now, if you want to send or you want to see what some of the things that this guy is doing. About that hashtag
Dr. Dread Reviews, and Put that up in your search bar. Click enter. And my Facebook will come up. My YouTube channel will come up. Probably the Instagram channel, which has been a little bit more active here lately. Those things will come up.
Yeah.
You can follow me.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere. If you want to get a hold of me, at Darbarian, right? I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Rumble, X. I'm going to be on Vimeo and Twitch coming up. Trying to set that up so we can have our bits everywhere, right? And I post something every day, whether it's some of my stuff, some of the stuff from the show, right? Or some funny things I happen to see out there I like to post. But at least once a day. And then every Friday at 10 o'clock, you're going to see dramatic readings from the Book of Darbarian. And you'll just hit subscribe on my YouTube channel. It'll pop up every time I do one of my inspirational readings.
And they are inspirational.
God, no.
I laugh. I cry. I write home to mother.
I'm telling you, they ran out of words in the thesaurus when they wrote this book. Now, if you want to see what's going on with Cemetery Cinema, right, pop by at Cemetery Cinema. Again, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, right? And the YouTube channel is growing. I put like 3 or 4 more things on there about a month ago, and I'm trying to catch up because, with all the different channels we got. But go out there, you can see some of the stuff we got going on,
Hey, patients. Warriors.
Hey, Warriors.
Hey, I decided we could probably sum this whole movie up with this clip. Let's roll it.
Go ahead.
Coffee in a minute, Kevin. Kevin? Kevin, let's just forget about last night. Don't do this to me, Kevin. Kevin? Kevin, I want to talk to you about this now. Kevin, you're giving me a headache. Kevin? Kevin, we have another visitor. Kevin? Kevin! Come back! Why do you always want to talk about Kevin? Kevin is gone. It's Kevin. With Kevin. Always with Kevin.
And there you go. That's the movie.
There you go. You could have watched that and not had to waste 2 hours watching us.
Kevin!
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 So,
We got through this one.
we got through this one, thank God. Tell you, it was a few glasses of this, I'll tell you. All right, keep it creepy.
Thanks. Thanks, patience.
All right. And we'll see you guys next week on Cemetery Cinema.